Have you ever wondered who makes Prince Charles laugh? Well, lots of people do in fact, but here's a little taster of some of the famous that have tickled the royal funny bone of Prince Charles. Now, one of the first records that we knew that Prince Charles enjoyed comedy was the fact that he was glued every week to the hit radio show The Goons, which was broadcast on BBC on the Light service. What's interesting here is that Spike Milligan became a very firm friend of His Royal Highness, and you could see that they got a bond together simply because Prince Charles truly got Spike Milligan's humour. It wasn't to everyone's taste, but the Goons were a very clever mix. They had the likes of Peter Sellers, Michael Bentine, and the very talented Harry Seacombe, who was not only funny, but had a fabulous voice too. They went from strength to strength after this royal endorsement. But who else does make Prince Charles tickle with laughter? Well, here's an exclusive. I can tell you that one of the very favourite comedians of Prince Charles was none other than the American comedian Joan Rivers. So much so that Joan was invited to dinners at Highgrove. Now, Joan, of course, could be very controversial, even doing jokes about our British royal family. But Charles loved that, and so did Camilla. As I say, she was invited on numerous occasions and even got to perform on a royal variety performance. But Charles really just didn't limit his laughter to one blonde bombshell from the US. He was also a huge fan of another mildly sort of controversial comedian in the shape of Phyllis Diller. Now, Phyllis, of course, was known for playing down her looks and claiming that her hair looked like a bomb site. Charles thoroughly loved her style of humour and said it was a tonic for anybody who was particularly feeling down in that moment. A real royal endorsement indeed. And finally, moving on to today's comedy, we do know that Prince Charles enjoys the clean-cut comedy of a man really who's become a big star without offending anybody, without being rude, and of course using blue language. We're talking about Michael McIntyre. Now, really, the rise of Michael McIntyre baffles many people, but that's simply because he's successful. He keeps himself to himself, and he really only appears when he has something to promote. But the true genius of Michael McIntyre is the fact that, of course, he's totally relatable again, and that's something that really appeals to Prince Charles. And, of course, Michael McIntyre has appeared in front of royalty. So again, if you have had the opportunity to talk fun and laughter with Prince Charles, don't forget to name drop a few of these people, and then you too will know exactly what makes Prince Charles laugh. Neil Shaw, Buckingham Palace, London.